Alright, starting up the stream. As always, a quick preliminary check just to make sure that the audio is working. Can everyone hear me? Alrighty then, let's begin. Sorry for all the technical issues. I was testing on a slightly different setup, or an UI, so you'll see it soon. Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this live session, I'll cover a combination of both Veersman levels and levels that I find online, primarily the former. If you want one of your levels to be included onto the list, please leave the level ID in the live chat, preferably on YouTube, but any site counts. If you want to see what the current level queue is, check out here. And before you submit a level, make sure to check out the level history over here and ensure that I haven't already covered the stage. So I'll begin with this stage. Mega Man 2 Metal Man Mega Man C Mach 2 version by HUN Rockman with 25 plays and a score of 8. Because some people have asked, I decided to put my social media information over there. I'll probably shrink it in future streams, it's still slightly too big for my taste. That way you know well how to subscribe to my various sites and Twitter. And welcome to the stream YouTube, Lipatio, Leonardo, Eduardo, Jedok. And before anyone asks, yes, I know that Rock and Roll was released on Monday. I will be covering on my fan game stream tomorrow. It's the same tile combination as Metal Man's original stage, Eduardo. We also started with most of the special weapons from that game. Hey Jaden. As for the Mega Man Extreme Let's Play, I think I'll break it up into 4 episodes because otherwise I may end up with 50-minute episodes and that's not really recommended. It is supposed to be a remix level. Feels more like a remake. Well, it's a remake, so that's why it feels similar. Could have done more to alter the level design. Hi, Jerryman. Yeah, Eduardo. It's gonna be a regular Mega Man Maker livestream, no level packs. Well, in that case, you have about 9 hours left. Well, more like 8.5 hours left. Let me see if I can get that. Gotcha, I'll add your level to the queue, Lipatio. For a remake, it stayed quite close to the original design, so... Of course, I don't have metal blades, so... Next best thing. Next up is Weapon Capsule Relay 39 by YouTube Social HD2 with 23 plays and a score of 7. You know the drill by this point. It's basically a tradition on every live stream. But for those who are not in the know, here's the gist. Every 2 to 4 screens dedicated to use of each special weapon, and every screen has its own background and foreground combinations. In a way, this acts like a simple tutorial to use each of the special weapons featured in them. It was inevitable. Yep, I'm restreaming to Twitch as well. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I love the crystallized splits now. Kinda sucked in the original game, but they're useful now. I swear we had a similar setup in the previous level with the Thunderclaw. Maybe just me though. Basic blues. That'd be funny. Yeah, I know his weakness is that, but I want to show how the room and crystallize first. If only I could consistently perform the triple hit bug using that. By this point, 1.6 is probably coming from Christmas. I really hope it's coming by Christmas. It feels like there are a few schedule slips, or... well, not really a schedule slip as there's no announced date, but... Every time the schedule gets pushed back, my motivation for it dies down. Third up is Space Travel Tree, Finale, Earth, Boss Rush and Final Boss by Lipatio, with 146 plays and a score of 15. The last level, Void Tracks, or something about the alternate dimensions, that was so difficult I was not able to complete it, only about 30% of the level. And according to Lipatio, this is a hard stage too, so that makes me a bit concerned. Eventually later in December, I will start live streaming Metroid 2. And for the rematches, I'm gonna do this in consecutive order. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember as well. At least this time I have 80 tanks to spare. I had a lot of trouble with this initially. Once I get the pattern down, it isn't too bad. You just need to be careful not to get nailed by the crash bomb there. Or turn the correct direction. Thank you, game. That's why I need to do a slide jump. Really, it's inconsistency of crash bombs which is causing the biggest problem. Not really inconsistency, but you have to lure it in the correct fashion. He will fire when I fire my thunderclaw after all. This was the other reason why this was so difficult. Hey Buster and Zen. Well, that explains why there was only 7 levels before the boss. If I can get 3 or 4 more hits in, I win. Two more. Yeah, I remember you did that, Buster. In a way, that was actually more painful than this one. 1 down, 7 left to go. I lost a knee tank, though. Here, as long as I can get it in time, I'll win. I just fumbled some of the positioning. You can send the part 8 and I can just showcase the level design on the stream, Lipatio. The thing is that I have the weaknesses too. Despite the status gradually getting more difficult, the boss difficulties, well, not so much. Come on, shoot me. I know what to do for this stage, I'll cheese it. I'm always taking more mass word on this. And I know I haven't done your previous stage yet, I'll get to it eventually. Not what I wanted to do. There. I'd rather do it this way than the other way. So much more manageable. That's different. Well, guess I have to burn another E-tank. Before, when we defeated the boss, it immediately defeated the rest of them. That isn't the case anymore. Well, this was the toughest in terms of E-tank burning. I'll have to conserve the rest. In contrast, this was much easier. This is the stage I wasn't able to complete before. And I actually skipped the boss battle. Or rather, a series of boss battles. And if I get hit by any one of the teleporters on the side, I'm dead. So treat the walls more like spike walls. Okay, jumped too high there, that was my fault. I remember it from searching the level editor. At least you get 4 refills for each phase. Ah, got pulled in my knockback. This is a boss rush stage, Lee, so it's to be expected. Well, at least if I get to pulled into the teleporters in the first fight, it's not too bad. It's not instant death. I think the best thing to do is to stay around the center of the screen so I don't get pulled into the teleporters via knockback. See? Much easier. Oh what? Yeah. This is the hardest one now because there's a divider and they're pullers. But there is a halfway checkpoint in between. And despite the craziness, this is not the hardest boss I've ever faced anyways. Far from it. YouTube, I said the chat rating is PG-13, that's fine. I'm getting it, don't worry. anytime I'm far from the center, I'm basically gonna die. Hello, Silent and Diamond. There. Got a bit lucky with his AI pattern, though. And last but not least is 8. I've never went through a stage. Oh boy. Okay. I guess that means play his base there. I'd like to see if that's his weakness. Okay, let's try it again. It is, and I have to double jump. I can't exactly see my health bar either, it's being obscured by stuff. That shouldn't go over the health bar, to be honest. Almost there. Got dragged in by everything. I wish the gyres weren't in the fight. They're absolutely the biggest problem. Well, the rest is also difficult, but they just make it even more frustrating. Especially when the pulling comes. I don't remember which Metal Man fight you're referring to. And of course, I have to move right while firing upwards so it redirects where I'm shooting. This is the hardest. And frankly, it feels more frustrating more than anything else because of some inclusions. Yes, I will, YouTube. Well, I can get out of here, but I'll give it 3 more attempts, then I'll just go out. I wasted a few E-tanks, though. Happy birthday, Burner Boy. I need to do it in advance. Basically, I need to pre-fire it. One more time. Thanks, Diamond Wolf. Yeah, I'll just skip over it. I would do this if the gyres didn't exist there. They just throw me off too much. Basically, all the other boss battles are more manageable. This is going straight up into Kaiser territory. Oh wait, I do need it. Yep. Yeah, yellow lasers, I would like that much more. And And of course, the red force beams take priority over everything else if you're on top of them, most of the time. And you know my opinions on this engine and drop bomb inputs. Ringman's powerful, and controls are not good enough. I wish this was Magmal 2 or Mega Mix. Not really all of his levels if you watch. Okay, gonna give it one more go. Why does it always angle in the wrong direction? And I die, of course. That's why part of the reason I hate this engine. And this will never get resolved at the rate we're going. I would like to use it more, but I feel like I'm getting killed half the time due to the engine deciding to not accept my inputs properly. Even some of the ROM hacks have... well, most of the ROM hacks to be fair at this point. Again, I've been holding up, it's not accepting. Nah, I could be also taking it too far. Or it's built for a very different audience. Unfair boss, unfair controls. That's basically. Because he was able to accomplish it. This is doable. Remember, if the controls work about 100% of the time, this is doable. But there's no guarantee of that at all. My last E-Tank, I probably won't be able to survive this. Okay. This is the only thing, one of the only items that can pierce right through his guard. My least favorite fight of this entire stage. Too difficult, and the controller issues destroy it even further. Please remove the gyres or make them yellow force beams. Well, at least these are in order now, mostly. And health bar should be over everything, absolutely everything. I don't understand how the effects go on top of the health bar. Well, I have all those E-tanks. Oh, I see. I see the trick. I can't use that, so let's retry this. This looks easier, to be fair. I'm actually dealing more damage. What did I get killed by there? I also got multi-hit. You walked into the boss rush level by Lipatio. I got past the hardest boss at the very least. Alright, Toad Rain time. Time to finish this. Once Galaxy Man falls, everyone falls very, very easily. Next part. Wait, where are you? Okay. Oh no. I'm dead. Too far to the left. Yes, it is. Much harder. This is much more manageable to pull off. This looks harder than it is, but I'm not being pulled to the left or right. To save the Earth. Oh, how I wish I had his weakness. More extra lives. Not fast enough, there's a delay. Sort of, but I still feel this is a lot more manageable. And my E-tanks get refilled too. Stop to use an E-tank at the correct time, otherwise you die. That was my fault, really. I'll blame myself for that. And that too. I was holding up. I need to destroy those cannons on the bottom right because they keep knocking me all over the place. Inertia. Almost. I got caught there. Again, I feel part of the difficulty of the stage, half of it is difficulty, other one of it is the pretty much terrible controls. I said this once and I'll say it again. Mega Man Maker I like because of its design potential, but boy is it let down by a bunch of features. It's done. Well, you heard enough of what I said about this stage, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, that's one of them. It was more like half an hour. Mr. Lee, you submitted the wrong level ID because when I search it, nothing's happening. It says level not found. Alright then. Board up is Mega Saga The Colossum by Jidok74 with 4 plays and a score of 0. I know, that's why I'm still playing, Philip. I'd be a lot more ticked off if this was actually a paid product. It's alright. There's a more innocent statement I say, Buster. It's alright. Again, I know Mega Mix has its own issues and similarities, but the main thing that makes this a bit, if I was playing it over there, would make it less problematic, is the fact that I can guarantee the controls would work most of the time. It's been an issue I had with Mega Man Maker since its inception. Bomb, Top, and Pharaoh. Next up, Top Man. Thank you for the refills. One of the harder ones, Lipatio, is not the hardest, far from it. For example, Part 7 Space Travel Series, Part 3, That was harder than that. I mean, I was at the very least able to complete this. And my reward is their weapons. I understand why Mega Mix has better controls than, well, Mega Man Maker because it came later, but it comes to a point where Magmo 2 I feel has better controls in general than Mega Man Maker did, or has. Nonetheless, I'm looking forward to all the fan games that are going to be created using that engine, Mega Mix and Magmo 2. At least we don't need to worry about inaccurate physics and whatnot. I played the first Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. That too. I'm looking forward to Magmo 3, Magmo Episode 0, and whenever Make a Good 48-hour Mega Man level comes out in the next decade or so. Hi, Nuclear Stomp. But as I was saying, I will let's play all the Magmo games. I will eventually come back to Magmo 2 as well and finish the rest of the stages. And I will do it on stream. Yeah, there is controller support. Which controller do you have, Philip? Oh, alright, that makes sense. Now, if you have something like a DualShock controller or Wii controller, you may need to install stuff like DS Fix or similar drivers. As much as Mega Mix can be challenging to figure out, I still feel like it has a lot of potential that isn't realized just yet. And hey, its documentation is much better than Magmo 2's. Yeah, Magmo Episode 0. It's basically an interquel between 1 and 2, starring not 0. You don't need to program to make levels in the Mega Mix engine. You can already use the pre-built assets and whatnot. But then again, the main hurdle is getting used to Game Maker's interface. That's nice. I'll be looking forward to your level then, Buster. Maybe, but that'll require quite a bit of programming. Perhaps in Mega Man X++ or Magmo. True Buster. And then there's also arbitrary code exploitation or execution. But remember, to all those watching, even if your custom objects have potential, the main challenge is actually executing on it. There are a lot of interesting and good ideas, but infinitely more bad executions. Oops, I think I may have screwed that up a bit. Let's try it again. I ate too many keys. Collected. Sorry, I'm playing Kirby. Yeah, I would pay a bit too much attention to something else. Where are the ringmen located, though? It depends also on that factor. Directly inside? Well, assuming I can get away, it's not too bad, but if I can't get away, well, pretty much a 8 out of 10? I'll pretty much have to accept that I'll die in that room. And yet it was actually an official product, Jaden. Still better than Mega Man DOS though, just strange. Hello Panta. Welcome to the stream. Thanks, Burner. Preferably on Twitch because I'd like some more signal boosting there. Considering all the drama YouTube has, I'd rather diversify into other streaming platforms. Probably not. I'll hold off for this time, Diamond Wolf. I said it was a decent stage. But considering the selection of stages so far, this would be my favorite one of the episode. Let's see if anyone submitted any other stages. Okay, Diamond Wolf. Fifth up is Base Adventure by Diamond Wolf, with 13 plays and a score of 0. After this, there are technically no more levels in the queue outside of another one by Lipatio, which is much easier than the previous one. Napalm Man is one of my favorite stage teams in that game. Another one of these one-screen challenge rooms, or levels. If you find them, please submit them to me, Panta. I'd love to go through them. Yeah, these levels are fun to go through. I'll cover your level next, Mr. Lee then. And the other nice thing is that the general room structure is the same. See, I'd like to see some level designers take this idea further and have a series of screens that are, or have a series of sections that are 2 screens long each. Like a pit of X Trials levels. Bye, Tama. Alright, bye, foot holder. I mean, bye, big eye. Or like give up, where every room gets successively harder. That's a good point, Diamond Wolf. Nice case of showing without telling. After all, in this game, Yoko blocks like that can act like Yoko spikes. Hey, it's Buster. He won't overdo it. He's not going to the level of patio level. Easiest C-Tank yet. Section tree down, now into the ice section. This stage is actually longer than what I initially thought, and it's posing somewhat of a challenge. At first I thought this stage was going to end too easy, but no, it's actually sizable. One of the larger stages in this category or style. Because they're usually only 1 to 2 minutes long, from my experiences on stream, that is. Although I will say that Section 3 was more difficult than this section. Oh, 6 worlds. So this was World 4. I'd probably ease up on the water world and make the ice world slightly more difficult. World 5 is the sky world. What is this, Mario Tree? And the oh, rats. And the Didane challenges. There are no checkpoints and the only checkpoints are at the start of each world, so I gotta be careful. It only goes up to World 6, so we won't have a tank world. I wish we had the big small world though, or Macroland. Should have dash jumped, so now I have to repeat that section again. Bonus damage boost. There we go. Or damage spikes too. That'd be handy. Yeah, I'd like to have damage spikes. I mean, they like the game less than force beams, and they are instantly there. But how do I reach the upper one then? So you can reach it. Alright, I thought that was too high. Oh. Sometimes I wish I could see the trajectory first, so I can plan out my route. They're color-coded, but I can't see what path they're taking before. And there's no checkpoint at the start of the room. Well, unless all the platforms behave the same way as they do in previous ones. Perhaps that's the trick. Green always goes to the right, red always falls immediately. Okay, fair enough. At least these behave consistently. I didn't mean to land on top of it again. Oh well, got the tank. Now this is... that's not really the reason. It's just that I'm too incompetent. Or not competent enough to do this properly. I mean, the challenges are perfectly manageable. I just wish I had more time to get used to the screens. Or new gimmicks. There we go, it was much simpler than I thought. Yoku blocks? That red one moved upwards there. Compared with the ice world, this was much tougher. And all things considered, in retrospect, if I paid more attention, I wouldn't have died as much. Oh boy, the mixture world. What? Okay, there's a checkpoint here, so I'm okay. Too high. I can do this. Not quite. The first challenge is the hardest one. It feels like it's the tightest jump of the bunch, even though it doesn't really look like it. It's that one spike there. I can get it. Too fast. Also, I have to hold down the button further, but I'm a bit worried I'm gonna fall into the top end of the spikes. And then there's stuff like this where I don't understand why I keep getting hit there. It's like the spike hitbox there clips right into the spike itself. Spike hitbox clips right into the ladder itself. have to do in reverse. Well, the third one I can understand, but the fourth one, I can't really pull it off consistently. See what I mean? I feel like this hitbox of the spike extends further than the teleporter does. I really think that the teleporter hitbox is smaller than it looks. At least compared to the spike. Well, this stage turned into almost died Kaiser now. Nah, stage 2 of that was harder. I don't understand. It just feels like that spike extends further to the left than it should. Yeah, probably, or ease up that last section. Again, I don't understand why the hitbox changes. It really feels like the spike hitbox clips right to the ladder, or base's hitbox suddenly increases when I'm dashing. Okay, made it, finally. That was harder than it was supposed to be. Yeah, it's almost died, Kaizo. Is this the final world now? It is. It's done. The bosses between the worlds were definitely easier. I do like how this series of 1-screen challenges got harder and harder, but it kind of went off. It hit a spike wall in a way in the last section. Could have eased up on that. If that last section is reworked a bit, I'll give it a thumbs up. I already did this stage in the past, Jerry Man, so I won't cover it again. He's one of the easier bosses even in Mega Man 8. Let's see Mr. Lee Lee's level. Let me see how many stages. Okay, just one. Next up is Mega Man Comet Ready Intro Stage by Mr. Lee with 27 plays and a score of 12. Excuse me, sorry. Remember to check out the level history before submitting your stages. A reminder that that previous stage was not as bad as Rockman 2 On. The other reason why that was so problematic was because it was a pace breaker. Mr. Lee, if you want, I can cover the entire level pack in its own stream if you so desire. Instead of covering all the levels bit by bit, instead of covering all the levels piece by piece. That's what I'm suggesting to Leonardo Antonio. For an intro stage, it's a bit harder than the pack, but it's fine, I guess. Feel free to send it to me, Philip. Either through Discord or through Gmail. 7th up is Cheerful City Bucket Man Stage by Hansov, with 13 plays and a score of 4. Bye, Mr. Lee. See you during tonight's stream, or tomorrow's stream. Even if you don't attend tonight's stream, I highly suggest you attend tomorrow morning's stream, as I'll be playing Mega Man Rock and Roll. The city certainly looks bright and colorful. Already throwing us into the harder and the died-in challenges. Not harder, but more than just simple. Well, I didn't actually need it, never mind. Whoops. I followed the water to my death. Oh, that's why. I thought these were all death pits. The high-rise extends so far into the sky that we're in space, essentially. I guess an okay to decent stage. I wish the Titanians were introduced not over dead pits, but minor complaint. It does fit the theme of a city though, a regular old city that's only under a minor invasion by Wily. As there are no more levels in the queue, I'll start covering some levels in the most popular queue. See if there's anything interesting. Don't worry, I'll do the stage soon. Eight Up is slowed down by TypoWriter, with 45 plays and a score of 15. Let's see if there's anything of interest here. So pretty much no point to this stage. It didn't really take its time so gimmicks properly. I expected some force beam gauntlets, or some block pushing challenges. At least do something with the time slow gimmicks, not this. Let's see if this is better. Shadow Man goes on break by DrClock, with 67 plays and a score of 32. We're essentially going through the stage backwards now and playing as Bay standing in for Shadow Man. Yeah, we're basically going through the stage backwards. These are a lot less dangerous than the parachute enemies. At least you don't have the darkness gimmick to worry about. But instead of going back up there, we're going this route. And there we are back at the start of the stage. Now Shadowman's off to make Wilies. Or make lights, depending on how it works. For a stage where basically Shadowman reverse, I guess it worked? And top is Lunatic Level by EPE with 48 plays and a score of 19. Happy? I wonder why it's called Lunatic. Sounds interesting, but... yeah, I will do that after this stage. I just wanted to feature a few levels on the most popular queue. It's kind of sad to say that the most interesting part of the stage are the Yoko Block rooms. The rest are rather forgettable. Hysteria the Magma Bazooka, time to use a triple hit bug. Case in point, we destroyed Crystal Man. And we'll do the same with Sparkman. Or we're gonna use the grenade, because that deals more damage. Compared with the last two levels in the most popular queue, at least this did something, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at this stage. 11th up is Tormenta by CODIJOYN with 5 plays and a score of 0. Prepare for torment. The rest of the levels on my 2 playlists are too long or too difficult, so we'll go with this. Well, there's one that may not be long, which may not be too long, but we'll see. Unfortunately, I cannot play Dragalia Lost on an emulator because of Nintendo, so I can't say how good or bad it is. I think one of the viewers has played the game though. That was close. Let's run it again. Hopefully with the gacha elements decreased. Compared to other gacha titles though, it's a bit more on the generous side. Alright, I'll cover your level after this one, and then I'll do Lipatio stage. Boss is coming up probably, but thank you for the extra life energy. Oh goody, the wind bosses. Even then, not too bad yet. Keyword yet. And jump pop-up attackers. That's also why I'm being quieter than usual. Surprising enough, did it on my first attempt. That shouldn't exactly happen. That normally doesn't happen, I mean. Who's next? We will have her in next dive. And if all goes well, I'll be able to play that game at the very least. I'm not sure if I'll be able to defeat the boss now. Well, that's his weakness. Good. Maybe I can. Wow, bounced right off. I didn't even take an angle like that. It is basically a wild machine. Alright, better this time. There we go, second time's a better charm. You're right, it could have been creating the bad weather in the first place. For a stage called Tormenta, it really wasn't that tormenting, to be honest. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. 13th up is Needle Canyon by How's That, aka Pyrakid. Wait. Well, it would be if this was ordered correctly. 13th up is Needle Canyon by Pyrakid the Wolf, aka How's That. So let's see how good this stage is. And if... I don't understand why they didn't integrate the screens for edit and play for the various levels. We really did need separate menus for this. Yeah, it was submitted directly to me by Pyrakid. I remember playing a work-in-progress version of this stage last week, so perhaps this is the full version. See you later, Philip. Hope to see you later tonight or tomorrow. Starting off with quite a few hairy Harrys. Then we go into the canyon. I suppose this is the full version. At least it feels complete now. More complete. Completer. This reminds me of some challenges in Lipatio stages. Getting on top of the blocks and whatnot. Preventing me from getting hit by the force beams. Aesthetics are pleasing for this level. And I do like the escalation challenges. In fact, out of all the stages in this episode, I say this is the best traditional level. And it is built for speedrunning in mind. At least it feels that way. Huh. I thought I grabbed onto the ladder there. Checkpoint density is fine too. Thank you. That's one way to replace the needle spikes, you're right. Although, compared with Needleman's original stage, I feel these needle spikes, the quote-unquote needle spikes, are done better. Much more interesting configurations. And there's the end of the stage. I'm not sure if this is still a work in progress, but so far, this feels like an actual ending to the stage, and that was the climax. I do wish the climax went on for a bit longer, like a few more screens, but right now, this gets a thumbs up, and is my favorite level of the episode. Oh, still work in progress. Okay, I'll label this as work in progress too. Thirteenth up is Arctic Air Force Normal by Lipatio, with 79 plays and a score of 31. Probably gonna be at least 40 screens long. I've heard about it. Care to share some more information about it? It was more like 1 year later. The beat adapter could also be the bass adapter, or bass and treble, but okay, I'll go with bass then. I can't spam my buster as much though. That's the trade-off. Well, I can already see why it'd be easier with easier with bass. This is basically a shmup stage. Of course, there's some sections where it'd be easier with Mega Man, like that. Nice designs for all these airships trying to shoot me down. Sadly, there's about 2 more levels in front of you, and I don't have that much time left, so I'll try searching out for it, Vincenzo, and I'll add it to tonight's queue. I have only about 20 more minutes left on stream. Whoa. That could have gone badly. Thank you, hitboxes. I'll see if I can find it. Next time, just send the level ID in. That way we can be sure it's in or not. And for this section, you do need to play as bass. Uh-oh. Let's write it again. I was on the wrong side when that happened. That was me not paying attention to what was going on. You know what? Let me try that strategy. That seems more fun. I got stuck on the blocks. Yeah, let's do it that way. I found the speed strat. Ignore absolutely everything. Go here. Even in Mega Man, that's a better option. Well, the only danger was the red force beams, but those aren't that difficult to dodge. Now this is fun. It's kind of like a clock. For a shmup stage, this is pretty fun. One of the more dynamic ones because you navigate through a lot of this facility. Oh, that was a strange camera glitch. So I have to shift out of it in order to move. Okay, fine. Now we're back outside again. Oh, well. I accidentally despawned it. Do instead skip bypass the entire challenge and get stuck, probably. Yeah, I can't bypass it. Anti-cheese maneuvers. Lipatio taught about that. Time for the boss. Definitely one of your user stages, Lipatio. Oh goody, double Iceman. Actually, that isn't too bad, I guess. Definitely one of the more forgiving and easy stages by Lipatio, by far. And even though it's on the easier side, it's still fun. Okay, I'll save that for tonight's stream then. Vincenzo, that level doesn't exist according to this. But you must have mistyped it. Anyways, let me see if I can find your stage, then I'll move on to the next one. Oh, this one. Okay, I'll save this for tonight then. So the 14th and probably final level of the stream is Electric Plant by RadRobot with 48 plays and a score of 6. Vincenzo's level will be the second level I'll play during tonight's stream. Even if you can't watch it live, you'll be able to at least see it later. From looks and sounds, this feels like a Fortress stage. Yep, I did. Your stage will be the third one covered, DrClock. Somehow that didn't hit me. Number 1, was there a competition he ran? Some swinging shenanigans. This is definitely a Fortress level, as these were introduced over a bottomless pit. Oh, and that's it. That was fairly short. It was decent, I guess. I'll leave it as decent. I'll see how good your level is, Vincenzo, and apply likes accordingly. Well, I can't replay another stage on stream unless it's the most popular queue level, so I'll end off the stream now. Because I know DrClock stage will be too long as well. Alright, so out of the 14 levels I covered on stream, my favorite level would be Needle Cannon Work in Progress version 2 by Pyrakid the Wolf. With an honorable mention going to Dying Wolf's series of one-screen levels. That was difficult but fun. Just needs some reworking of the last section of World. So my next stream will happen in about 6 hours or so. And I'll cover the next set of Year's mid-levels. First starting off with the ones I wasn't able to do during this stream. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!